Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason and I'm your watch guy today. I have another review for you. Don't want to spoil yours. Today, I'm reviewing the first watch that has actually been sent to me by a company. It's a Phorcydes PH-1. Now you've probably not heard of Phorcydes before. They are a relatively unheard of brand, flying right under everyone's radar at the moment from what I can see. But they are making fantastic watches, and that's what I'm going to show you today. Now, they are based out of Asia. This one was sent to me from Singapore. Their company motto is bringing classic models back to life, and that is certainly what they're doing with this piece today. This has been on my wrist all week and I have absolutely loved every second. This, I'm going to say a big thing now, so pay attention. This is a Seiko killer. I'm telling you now, you're going to be impressed. So let's get this turned around and let's get into this review. Now this is Phorcydes 500 meter PH-1 diver. It's an absolutely brilliant watch. Now before I get into this, I want to say something straight off the bat. Phorcydes aren't paying me for this review and this watch is being returned to them, or rather sent on to someone else after I have reviewed it. I am getting no kickback from this review at all, and this is still my 100% honest opinion, as it always has been. Now I've had to say that because I'm going to make some big claims in a second. This is packed with the NH35A movement. It is a 500 meter water resistance watch, which is impressive. And as you can see, it is coated in a black DLC. Now, a lot of people say DLC coating, but that absolutely kills me because it stands for diamond-like coating. So diamond-like coating doesn't work for me. Now, Phorcydes are a company out of Asia, and you'll have seen plenty of homages on AliExpress. So what makes this one different? Well, this one is a substantial piece. It really is. Let me get into the dimensions first. So it's 45 millimeters here to here. It is 15.3 millimeters thick. Lug to lug, it's 50 millimeters, and the lugs are 22 millimeter lugs. Now, this watch is built brilliantly. As you can see, it's got some design cues coming from a sort of Seiko Willard type of, look, with this casing, with these curves and this little crown guard clip here. It's also got a lot of looks owing to a Panerai submersible, especially with that bezel and dial. Now those two put together have made for an absolutely stunning watch in my opinion. And this whole stealth look really works for me. It really does. Now Phorcydes are selling these watches with this NH35 movement and this DLC coating for $300. Now obviously that isn't bargain territory, but think about the type of Seiko that you can pick up for north of that. I'm talking about Samurais, I'm talking about Turtles. That's the type of range that this watch is pretty much going at. And that's the type of range that this watch is going to take out. I mean, this watch is built brilliantly. Obviously, it hasn't got the brand awareness of a Seiko, and that does go for a lot in the watch community, but I do feel like these are being overlooked. I don't know why no one's really picked up on them, because they are brilliant watches. Now, as I've said, the PH-1 is a 500 meter diver's watch. It has hints of the Seiko Willard case and Panerai submersible bezel and dial. It's a very heavy watch. It feels really well built, and you can feel it on wrist, trust me. As soon as I got this out of the box, I thought, whoa, that's a big watch. It comes in at 160 grams. The casing is covered in a diamond-like coating. This black covered DLC is absolutely brilliant and it looks perfect for this stealth type of look. It is also covering this bezel and it offers a great deal of scratch resistance. Now this very Willard-esque type of case comes with a couple of little twists. Now first of all, we'll start with this helium release valve over on this left hand side. That is a nice little feature to have on a dive watch, especially one that's quoting a 500 meter water resistance. The second little twist that we have is this really oversized and bulky type of crown over here. As you can see, it is a screw down crown, and you can see where the water resistance is built into that. They have thought out this design very well. As you can see here, it is a signed crown. That is the Phorcydes logo there, etched into it and painted. Let me just screw that back in. It is also, as you would expect, a screw down case back. It has the Phorcydes logo lasered into the back with a little bit of information there. And as you can see at the bottom of the logo, Phorcydes PH-1. Now this is a sapphire crystal, and it is surrounded by this 120 click unidirectional bezel. It has a nice mixture of being easily played with, but also doesn't really have any bounce in it, doesn't have any, it's fitted really well. It's a queen edge bezel. It comes really far off this case and has a lot of presence to it. You can see where that 15 millimeters is. Now, as you can see here at the 12, we do have a lume pip here. We have a 15-minute indicator that is etched out in this stainless steel bezel. We have 15-minute indicators circled at the 15, 30 and 45, and dots at the other 5-minute indices around the bezel. Now this is a sandwich dial. It has two layers. The lower layer is loomed and loomed pretty heavily, but it does have a sort of off-white type of colouring to it, which I think is a really nice accent to this flat black and stealth dial. It gives it sort of a vintage diver type of look, and I really enjoy that. Now, as you can see, we have rounded batons at the 3, 6 and 9 indices with a double rounded baton at the 12. The other hour indices are marked with circular cutouts on the dial. We have the Phorcydes logo followed by submersible at the 12 o'clock. Professional 500 meter or 1640 foot water resistance at the 6 o'clock. As you can see, there is a decent level below that first dial cutout, and it does have a really nice effect on this dial, and I think it's been really well made. Obviously, they don't owe much of that design to Phorcydes themselves. That is a very reminiscent dial of a Panerai submersible, but I really do think it's a lovely design, especially at this price range. Now we have really large sword style handsets. They have a skeleton type of cutout at the rear end of each hand and heavily loomed tips. Again, they're very legible, very easy to read, and that is really the theme that carries throughout this dial and watch: legibility and stealth, and I absolutely love it. I've absolutely fell for this watch myself. The second hand offers a little splash of colour in orange, which is a very welcomed piece of colour on this dial. It really sets it apart. Now I'm going to insert the Lume Shot just here for you, and as you can see, it's very well loomed. Phorcydes post on their Facebook page all the time their Lume Shots, and they're bloody brilliant. And I'm glad that when this one came, it offered the same type of level that I expected from those sort of promotional shots. It is really a brilliant level of lume. I'm very impressed by it myself. So Phorcydes have fitted this watch with a very malleable, very comfy rubber strap, and it really fits with this whole stealth type of look. I think it's a really lovely strap. It's very nice on wrist. It does fit very well, and it's very comfortable for a long period of time. We have a very large, oversized brushed stainless steel buckle completing this strap, and this has a little bit of a party trick that I was actually really impressed by. So I'm just going to insert a picture here for you. This is a loomed buckle. I didn't expect that from Phorcydes when it came, And as I say, I'm very impressed by it. It's a nice little touch that they've offered. This strap also comes with quick release spring bars for easily switching out your strap as you like. Now I'm just going to pop this one on wrist for you to show you how bloody gorgeous it looks on wrist. So here we have the Phorcydes PH-1 diver on wrist. As I said, it's very comfortable on wrist, and I think it's owed really a lot to the band and also to the sort of, well, not compact because it's a big watch, but they've kept the casing as compact as they possibly could at 50mm. I really do appreciate that because it's very wearable even for someone with wrist sizes like myself. When I was thinking about the moan section for this watch, I really did just think, for the price of it, I'm quite happy, and I don't really have many, but I have been very strict with myself and I have thought out a short list of moans or places where Phorcydes can improve their game. So let's get into that. Now this whole stealth look, I really do enjoy. It's a gorgeous watch, but in terms of a diver, stealth isn't really functional. Now they do offer this watch in plenty of other different styles, different dial colours. They even have a white dial. So that's not really a massive moan. I'm just picking up on something that is something that you should be aware of. Now they have brilliant levels of lume in the dial as I showed. They've also lumed this here buckle. What I would have liked to see is a lumed crown. Now Zelos do that and I think it's a lovely feature, so I would have liked to see that from Phorcydes. Another thing to mention is a very hefty watch. It's a big watch. You will feel it on wrist. So that doesn't suit everybody's type of criteria. One other thing that I will mention, because I did say that this is a Seiko killer, and in a lot of ways it is. I don't think you can pick up a Seiko in this price range that will do the same as this watch. I think you're looking around 400, 450, probably even 5-ish when you look at the King Samurai type of range and King Turtle range. I mean, this watch is offering a lot for its price range of $300. I think it's absolutely brilliant what Phorcydes have done here, but it is a lesser known brand. You'd even call them a micro brand. So one thing that you're not going to get with this is brand awareness. People aren't going to know what Phorcydes are when you show them on wrist. But what you do get is a lot of features for your money, and genuinely I think it is well worth it. So guys, that is my review of the Phorcydes PH-1 diver, and it's an amazing watch, especially for the price of $300. I just think it does so much more than so many other watches that you'll pay so much more for. Obviously it doesn't have the brand presence as a Seiko or anything of the like, but for the price that you're paying, you're getting a lot. Now, Calvin from Phorcydes sent me this watch, so thank you so much for that, Calvin. If you have any other watches that you would like me to review, send them my way. I would love to work with you guys again if this is the type of quality that you're producing. Guys, if you're all interested in Phorcydes, the link to the website is in the description. They have a Facebook page that is a little bit more active if you want to go check that out. Thank you for watching this one, guys. I will see you in the next one.